Pushing my armor to the room.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
I'd best get to work. I keep feeling eyes in the back of my head.
I'm not taking any passengers just now.
I'll sleep like a log tonight. Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Shall we see how Harv Village fares of late, Master? I'm not taking any...
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
This ox cart's bound for I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? We've got goblins!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? Always another errand to see to.
Barely scraping by.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day. One couldn't ask for better weather. I've high hopes for today's adventure.
One would think we're on our way to a picnic to hear you talk.
I knew it to be so.
Weird? You should be.
I'll turn you into...
Well, with all the visitors lost to a flame.
It's a tendency we might have Over-preparation will serve us not. Here, asking for
Seems we have a raid off.
a reckless opponent makes for easy prey. Fear not. Bastard, we ought to conceal the every option is taken from us. When our curator's run out, we're done for.
Let me think on it.
As the written command, so must be fought.
At last, a chance to use this.
Well done.
Asking for
You
it.
should be.
You're gonna regret that. Stand the chance. Dead wrong. Sleep. Shit.
What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Surely not. Stop, master! Goblin!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
There's no debilitation a curative cannot mend.
Efficiency at its best.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
I'll turn you into a Pinkerton!
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
Onward! Adventure awaits.
I knew it to be so.
Our foe stumbles! Just one more push, bring it down!
I shall lead the charge!
Am I the only one getting knocked about? This brute has quite the temper.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
I've got a firm grip on our foe. Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your... First and foremost, we want to lock it on balance. Party will allow us to grow.
Might not dare attempt such a feat alone, but together, I think we can manage it.
All to have conserved our strength.
I'm sure we will make this work somehow.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
How about me? I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
'Tis easily done.
Just when I needed it most. Many thanks. Ingredients are plentiful here about.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village just when almost all of the...
Oi! What are you doing, standing about?
Jonas! This is the...
Is that right? You did it once
My apologies for the chiefs, yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, calm the beasts as you did before, sir.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety.
No room for carelessness.
I always feel the sea swallow me up.
What to do?
This foe reviles the cold.
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Killing these creatures is the surest means to ward against their foul spit.
The Saurians are no more, Ace. That's twice you've come to our rescue. You're more than a friend to our village, Sir Arisen. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose. There can be no doubt he's the one who...
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. We mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, I do hope you shall visit us again.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
So, how might I be of service?
Slack on. You'd best kick.
Time to be heading home. Good day to you.
I've long known fish.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Well met, sir. How might I be of... Fancy a look at my wares? Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Always a pleasure.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
'Tis hard to sell.
We've naught to discuss.
I can't stand the sight of you. Go away.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
'Tis naught but a pitiful puppet pulled by hidden strings.
Why does the old man venture out to sea day after day? What does he seek to prove?
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Mayhap his maundering will make more sense to us in time.
Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to commerce is the domain of clever minds. You know where to find me.
The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. Look, as long as you think.
Only fools and urchins boast of their kind.
Catching naught but fry of late.
Always another errand to see to. Greeting, you need only make a worthy offering in I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Could use a dash of salt.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Might as well take a look. While you're here.
Eh?
Many thanks. Need anything?
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say. I crossed paths with... 'Tis dark out, but we mustn't let that dim our spirits.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
A new day, a new perspective.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the young lass fares. I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
What else needs doing?
We have arrived.
As good a place as any. Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
What to do? What? Hoy, arisen! Say, do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck, and that's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river. I was thinking you could help. I'll help too. I'll look.
Now, how we seek gold ore. Though
Hoy, arisen! Have you found any? That's all right. I'm sure it does.
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here. Humility's here.
This place gives me an ill feeling.
Whatever am I to do?
This year's crops aren't bearing so well.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
come to think of it, we might already have what we seek stored away.
worse life. It's too bloody early.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
Had to sleep in dust before it beats.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
Rolling is more tedious than it looks.
I hope it isn't from these.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
All this patrolling doesn't hamper on my shoulders.
I fancy a kill. But not at the expense of my duty.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour.
Where to now?
I must remember to dust the shelves.
Need a precious little time. I'm sure I can handle this.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Always a pleasure. Look as long as you please. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Do come again. Look as long as you please.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to... The foremost... hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We've all we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
A simple word of thanks would make our labors feel worthwhile.
I knew it to be so.
I'd wager we've plenty of gold ore. Shall we deliver it to Miss Daphne? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Over here, if you please.
Look there, a chest! Allow me to open it, Risen. I'm stumped.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Those new recruits could barely lift
Let
their
them
swords.
talk. I'm too old to care.
Very well. I shall return.
Oh, someone talked about this. There's aught to be said.
Anywhere's better than a little crowd.
I've more time than I know how to spend. Every day of peace is a boon.
Perfect spot for a sleep.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
I'd wager we've plenty.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river? Now lots of people who live near the priests have been treating everyone as best they can. I want to help them, apart from ask you, that is. Oh, thanks. I'll talk to the priests in the meantime. See if there's anything.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops, or make some ourselves by combining the ingredients.
Are you here by appointment, perchance?
Might I beg but a moment?
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Thanks so much, with so many sick. Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Not yet. Fair enough.
Like it or not, to go where duty calls. Stay a while.
Wish I had someone to share this with.
Crowds can be troublesome. Best be on my guard.
You're the last person I'd... There's no shame in living life for its pleasures.
Not scrapes, my feet. Always leave me here.
Swapping stores is one of life's great
Precious little time.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
I'm going to go exploring.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn's Art, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So hope to see you again. Welcome, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Hope to see you again.
Need anything? Pray, give me no more grief. Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to... the foremost hospitality in... You know where to find.
look as long as you please.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospital...
In all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
How might I be of
This
service?
really is fun, isn't it? This part's a little different as well.
How might I be?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams. Soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still.
I'm going to go exploring.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid. Oh,
Yes, sir. Ah, forgive. If that's not the case, you have.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
This gloom has an eerie cast.
Then I shall remain by your side.
"'Tis a marvelous... Mayhap my knowledge could be... If I were you.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Let us proceed with caution.
I swear I've never slept better.
stay here. Suppose that's enough for one day.
Swapping stories is one of life's great pleasures.
I'll make a living if I get myself injured.
My sword arm could use some work.
Always another errand to see to.
Here's a welcome sight. What rank's that fellow? Clean forgotten.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I have no issue falling asleep, even.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I hope you slept well?
Battle is best avoided here.
Making a living as a soldier.
This town must have friends. It is my duty to find them.
There's no easy thing. Anyone can
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Oh, I should tell you. There's a forgotten riftstone nearby. I found it beyond the rift.
My aim is...
How do you like that?
No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
Avoid flame at any part of the river. You'll be doused in oil.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen. venison are to be found here, of all places.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat when rations are lacking. Now there's a worthy prize. If only it weren't so far away. We've got the beast reeling. If we keep this up, we'll knock its feet right out from under it.
I shall lead the charge. I've got hold of the enemy.
Not bad.
I've got a firm grip on our boat.
Do not falter. It will take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
The answer was staring me right in the face.
Arisen, are you all right? Seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes an easy prey.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as
Recklessness has done them no favors. They ought to conserve their strength.
I shall lead the charge.
take care when you place your sharp incline is like to throw us off balance as does our enemies.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Skeletons, Master!
Lightning is ineffective against this foe. These beams are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be interesting. Shall I tell you more? One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Why must we walk the forest tonight?
One of us has been drenched.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me.
Nothing of it!
I like that. At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
This is just what's needed.
Hold out till someone comes to me.
Surely this is a jest. All that effort for so little gain?
Oh, 'tis a dismal feeling to be disappointed so utterly. Ah! Pray, save your strength for our enemies, Arisen.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
Shopping is such fun.
I hope our coin purse isn't too much lighter.
That's just what I was thinking.
I may have gotten a little reckless. But that's all. All in the past now, isn't it?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right? On the roads, despite... At the hour? You know where to find me.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Come to think of it, the memory of when I fell in battle refuses to fade.
What's done is done. All that matters is that you are here to fight for our master now.
Oh, pray excuse my boldness, sir. Might I beg a moment of my master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider... Oh, thank you, sir. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns, you will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
Very well. I shall return.
Yes, sir. Have you procured? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but in place of a reward, may only if you've the time and inclination as servants of the gracious hand. Yet, at times, perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money, so he was put into our care.
I must be grateful. At least I have a full belly.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best Come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to—
Psst! You there! Help me! Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker, dead. It started with a slight fever, and now I can see that empty bed. An old man was lying in it till just a few days. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet, something isn't. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you?
Only through prayer can I further...
This place cheers. Need someone to talk to?
Do not approach me. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Each of our patients deserves our full attention.
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below. Which is to be expected. Those who come here, and yet...
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
I spend my days...
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement, and none save the abbess can enter? If the Gracious Hand, you've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go? You've my thanks. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught's amiss down in that basement, should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that just... See, I've already reported so I beg you, sir, find the
Aught about this reeks of a plot. Let us gather evidence that we might expose it.
'Tis as you say.
Is there aught you require?
You're a right pain, you are.
Invited you'll find someone else. Not worth you. One day I'm...
Bugger off, if you want.
How might we enter the basement sick room?
Not a bad idea.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
What to make of this?
I did not come here by choice. I fear...
Beg pardon, sir, but this room is where our most severe cases convalesce. The patients in this room must...
Mayhaps would serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
That's just what I was thinking.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? I have noticed that the abbess...
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of our...
Oh, well...
Lady Eleanor's a... I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room, and she watched o'er me through it all. Can't say as I missed that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place. Dark. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled.
Elena? Ah, yes. The abbess, a fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must, you see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker, till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. And once, I saw her, the abbess, meeting with... She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something you'd think 'twere medicine. But I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall.
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business with. Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If there is a more fortunate fool in the city...
Oh, you bold...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
What would you of me? Listen up, you lot. Albert, King... Aye, the ale's on me tonight, so...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause.
I'll take any chance not to...
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Fang, nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me.
Ha! You're a fearsome one.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the...
Glad we understand each other.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasis. What could his aim be, I wonder?
Mystifying.
Might I beg but a... Chaos in the world begins with... I spend my days...
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Off with you.
Bugger off. Bugger off.
Ah, how I've longed... I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Feels eerie we know what about.
Days like this makes you...
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Lots to do. How precious little time.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening.
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet a moment.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
I'm aching for a fight. Oi, get out of my face! Make it quick. I ain't got all day.
You're back! Pray, tell me, have you found... These look like Johann and Bruno. I know these two. I recall them being especially me. At any rate, they may know aught. You're back! Pray, tell me, what? Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Pray, sir, do what you can.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliffe, the doctor over in the rest town.
'Tis as you say.
Swapping stories is one of life's great pleasures.
But not at the expense
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
Excuse you.
Now, where was that? And again.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.